So it was December time last year, and there was this guy called Master Masculine. I wasn't a big fan, if some of you have been following me since then. I wasn't a big fan of Master Masculine. But I would damn sure take Master Masculine over this fruitcake nut job Stern Ritter Love. Let's go. So this week's chapter is mainly focused on Byakuya versus Stern Ritter L, as well as Hisagi, and it just felt weird. And I made a mistake last week, by the way, about saying, oh, it was Byakuya under the love spell. It was a long day last week. Forgive me for that, but yeah, it was Hisagi that was actually under the spell. But this chapter, again, and I was saying last week, you know, Byakuya made a mistake. How did he make a mistake, whatever. But with this week, he made a mistake of not only, first of all, blocking with the Zanpakuto, even though he just should have learned if he went and, you know, trained more in the Zero Division and whatnot in the Soul Palace, that, you know, you should be more closer to your Zanpakuto, just like Ichigo learned. You know, you should treat them a little bit better or whatever. But not only does he block with it, where, you know, you're supposed to remember there's soul in here or whatever, but then he also throws it instead of breaking it, making a huge mistake, and that way Hisagi can grab it. And it's just like Byakuya making mistakes on one of the first fights we see him back. I mean, we've seen him a little bit here or there, but this is like the first full-on fight. And then Stern Ritter L is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Master Masculine was ridiculous with all that superstar luchador shit with James, but I will take James and Master Masculine over this, like, weirdo. Like, no. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a chuckle, because while I was reading this, I thought to myself, yo, Hisagi is on some gay fairy tale love shit. It's like, just imagine Natsu fell in love with Zeref and he was fighting full force against everybody for the love of Zeref. I was like, what are you doing, Hisagi? Put the balls down. I will give Stern Ritter L credit that he at the very least can take anyone's Zanpakuto pretty much whenever he wants, as long as he uses his love. So it's not like he needed that badge thing that everyone else had to kind of steal the Bankai away from them and whatnot, but he's just so ridiculous. It's like, at least the luchador guy was getting shit done. He was killing people. He was going, you know, up and at it with everybody. But this guy is just like, yes, love me, Hisagi, and if you don't love me, I want to know why. And just how strong is Byakuya when he's thinking to himself, if I use Aikido, I could kill Hisagi. Like, what is the difference between the two of them? It must be a fucking mountain size if all it would take is Aikido or two for him to kill Hisagi. So that says a lot about Byakuya's strength, but also a difference between Hisagi. And what the fuck's up with Byakuya getting hit by the kiss, but still being able to control his body? I mean, is that showing that, oh, he's just too strong? Is it because, oh, his heart is too cold? I mean, at the end of the day, he does love Rukia in his own Byakuya way, so he should be affected by it. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This chapter just felt very strange and bizarre, and that's been part for the course for like the past 3 or 4 chapters, and I was just like, huh? But then the end of the chapter, I was just like, okay, what the fuck? Really? Like, Kensei and Rose is there when the last time we saw them, they were showing up to go kill Mayuri, and they were under control, seemingly, by that, you know, zombie jizz dude or whatever. So it's like, they're here now, and it looks like they kicked Stern Ritter L. I don't know if that was Byakuya or one of them, but they still look like they're all, like, shaded out, like they're in their zombie form. So I don't know if Mayuri already quickly disposed of them with the Arrancar, which I still think if the Arrancar were able to beat Kensei and Rose, maybe not Masamoto, but Kensei and Rose, that's super BS. But if Mayuri probably, you know, defeated them, whatever, in his own weird Mayuri way, then maybe he came over quickly with them and he's controlling them, which would be very fucking bizarre. He's controlling some zombies and having them work for him, unless they just there and it's like Kubo skipped the fucking fight and he brought them over there and he forgot, because Kubo been a little bit weird with the fights. What happened to Basby versus Shinji? I'm just saying. And it was just really fucking random with them showing up when they were just fighting Mayuri or just about to attack Mayuri. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Overall, another strange chapter of Bleach. Byakuya making mistakes. I did like that at least Byakuya, he's strong enough, I guess, to overcome that love bullshit, and he's kind of like, get the fuck out of here with that. And also showing that Byakuya's so strong that a Aikido of his would take out Hisagi, and he was like, I would cut off my arm if that did the job. So some good stuff from Byakuya, but it was in the midst of Stern Ritter L, which he's even worse than Master Masculine. He's just a fucking weirdo. And then Kensei and Rose showing up at the end, and it's like, are they, what side are they on, or some shit like that. It's like, they were just about to attack Mayuri. What happened? So that was all skipped. It's like, I don't know what Kubo was doing. With all that being said, I give it a 5 out of 10. I felt there were some good bits in there, and we did get some advancement, but it's like, so the Mayuri stuff, I'm guessing, is skipped. We're not going to see what happened. Also, the Stern Ritter Love guy is just weird. Hisagi's a weak motherfucker. And yeah, it was just we were on a roll, and now Bleach is kind of going back into that master masculine mode, but at least Mask was doing damage. And not to mention, once again, Byakuya making mistakes. It's like, I wanted to see Byakuya start off beasting and destroying everything in his path, and then little by little, maybe, you know, as the villains get harder, he has to struggle. But it's like, this Stern Ritter L is already giving him problems. He should be having problems against Bach or Oswald or one of those motherfuckers, not Stern Ritter Krusty. But let me know what you guys think of this chapter. What do you think about what's going on with Byakuya versus Stern Ritter L? What the fuck is up with Kensei and Rose showing up? Weren't they just about to fight Mayuri? What's going on with this chapter? What do you think about it? And what do you think about Stern Ritter L as a villain? Like, weirdo. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that would be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.